Well, a very good afternoon from Edinburgh Park. The sun is beaming down this delicious March day, and it's the final round of the Celtic Challenge. It's the reigning champions, the Wolfhounds, that take on Edinburgh. Kick-off is coming up shortly. Gallivants forward and flicks it out the back of the hand. Up to O'Dowd, who's there on her shoulder. Scott McCabe looks one way and poised, keeping the GPS stats high early on. And then the inside ball, and King can't quite deal with it, but a tagman certainly can. And they're ruthless. The champions, the reigning champions that is, start with an absolute bang.
Yeah, I think it goes to show just how dangerous they can be from that counter-attack. And we see the knock-on for Edinburgh, and just Niamh O'Dowd getting straight on the ball, and Wolfhounds transitioning straight into attack. I thought it was very clever from Molly Scuffle-McCabe there, just identifying there was no one in the backfield, and just a great chase from the Wolfhounds. They get back on ball and they set it up. Great drive from Alma as well.
Yeah, Molly Scuffle-McCabe recently been playing for the Hurricanes Poa in New Zealand in that competition, now back in another fine one in the Celtic Challenge. And that's what she adds. Actually made her Irish debut at full back at Welford Road a couple of years ago against England. So comfortable in both positions. McCabe, Brittany Hogan, great to see her back the last month. The Ulster star, and King, the inside ball to the trail run of McCabe, and she is quick. She's got the skates on. Scuffle-McCabe dancing through. They're making it all happen in a bright Edinburgh Park are the Wolfhounds. Their number 9 is all over it.
Great work from Aaron King there, just to get that offload.
Easier.
You know, that showing the importance of the leg drive and just getting that dominance in the collision area, just allowing Molly to get her hands on ball at running her support line. It just shows her pace.
Aaron King, 4 caps for Ireland, named
20 seconds
Women's
then.
Breakthrough Player of the Year just before Christmas. King acting at 9 and then gives it to the day job, which is Scuffle-McCabe, and that's a lovely ball to Kinlan, and she is absolutely devastating in space. Vicky Elms Kinlan gets the third. Give her an inch, she'll absolutely hurt you, and she's done that against Edinburgh.
I guess you can trust yourself if you're going to do that first phase off the scrum.
She's done it for years in the 7 circuit aimer, and now she's strutting her stuff in the 15s game.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, it's just great cohesion between the girls. You can see, you know, that initial wrap, but also Dana knows exactly that Vicky is kind of hugging that touchline. The defence have to make that decision to stick in on the inside and tackle the inside player, which just gives Dana the option to give that wide pass and straight line to the try line for Vicky.
And the rugby came, made her debut actually for Ireland in Japan in the summer of 2022.
Wait in front.
Did Dana O'Brien. 19 caps later, and then the floodgates are opening up. It's Lauren for the corner, and they go again. The juggernaut. If it's not the wing, it's the fullback.
Yeah, that's how dangerous they are, and as we said earlier, you know, Amy Lauren backs her pace when she receives the ball. She's not afraid of the contact zone, so she just attacks. Huge threatening asset for this Wolfhound squad, and a great score.
The 4th try in her 10th appearance, Amy Lauren. She can even afford a smile there, and why not?
It's kind of tough to take for this Edinburgh squad, I feel. You know, their options, if they go to get a bit of territory through a kick,
20 seconds.
Wolfhound squad is going to return and do something like that. So definitely a tough one to take. You can see them having a bit of a huddle now under the posts.
She started to run up.
Brand just checking with the referee. The shot clock, and goes for the 1 step. Maybe just puts her off her concentration, but it wasn't far away. Goes from gear 1 to 2 and 3. As quick as you like. And now Brittany Hogan, only known for her deft hands, but she can carry to good effect. And O'Brien with the skip ball, pushing Edinburgh all the way. It's the ball being grounded. Referee certainly agrees.
Offloaded.
And they're fighting for a try. It might have been Leah Torpy. Bruised body. But another score. And they're clocking up nicely for the Wolfhounds. Don't often see that sort of passed over the dead ball line, all in the contact, it seems to be.
No, I think Vicky did very well to stay in there, and we see her kind of dancing with the sideline there. But good support line for Leah to be there for that offload. But no, definitely not something that we see too often.
Clenihan's there.
Hold.
Good arrow to King, straight down as she's hoisted into the air.
No more.
Now all 8 forwards are rambling closer, and this Wolfhounds bus is so hard to stop. And the penalty try has been awarded, so Edinburgh illegally trying to pull it down.
Number 9.
I've seen the back stance, but that's grunt and all about the pack there.
It is, and even I just very impressed at their work rate to get there. I think the ball had kind of just crossed the sideline and it was nearly being thrown in by Maeve Flanagan. So, you know, just such energy within the group. The first to arrive there, they're not hanging around.
Ball off, please,
and they're just very organised in what they're doing, everyone on the same page. I think it's showing out there in the park.
Wolfhounds locked and loaded. Stretching across, goes King.
Ball.
Does ever so well. Now Clenihan's there as his Scuffle McCabe pushes her pack forward. And the 7th comes before half time. It's the dynamism and the number 2 who started it and finished it in Maeve Clenihan.
Captain. Actually, 5. 5. Could I have a word with you? 5. No, I'll just have a word with 5. So at line out, you're tending to leave it a little bit early. You can communicate the message to the rest of the players. So before the ball is thrown in, you're leaving the line and you're staying out and waiting to hit the ball that's being set up. Okay? Your timing is just a little bit off. Okay. If you can try and clean it up, maybe have a word with your captain, she might understand you a bit better. I know you were lifting, but I'm saying the rest of your team is doing it. I'm asking you to communicate the message. 15-10.
Here's King who started it all off. And then stuff for Neil Alcorn's charges, and Dugang tries to break free but is caught by the ankles. It's her teammate and fellow prop up to O'Dowd. Weaving and bamboozling. His team in orange and Hogan. Route 1 style. Again,
stay on here.
To be fair to Edinburgh, not giving up and defending their line, but they have wilted eventually. And Dugang gets another. Must have 3 or 4 touches. The seasoned Irish international. A nurse by day and a rugby player as well at the weekend, and cracking at it.
Definitely, and just, you know, unbelievable interplay between the likes of Molly Scuffle McCabe and Erin King there. You know, both supporting each other, and the rest of the team working hard to support them, getting set up, recognising what part of the pitch they're in, and just tucking it up the jersey. Lovely try from Linda.
Well, cleaning the chuckar, the second row. Here's Hogan. Tumbling forward. Great ball presentation and good skill level. And then the gaps. And Edinburgh part like the Red Sea as Aoife Dalton goes straight through. That is super stuff from the Wolfhounds. Start the second half just like they did the first.
Yeah, great work from them. You know, huge credit to Dana there. I think she perfectly times that pass. She hangs on to it very close to the defensive line, but she knows exactly where Aoife is, perfectly weights the pass because Aoife's running quite hard onto that. Great line by Aoife Dalton, and as you said, just parts the defence and straight under the posts.
Yeah, from Clara. The ever reliable Aoife Wafer there. Breaks her first piece of contact. Corrigan stepping up and wrapping round. comes Kinlan. Now Corrigan. Here she is. It was only a matter of time for the left winger. Anything Kinlan can do, Corrigan can follow suit.
Yeah, great interplay there between the backs. Started initially by Dana. We talked about the timing of her passes, but that was a perfect example of it. She identifies that the space is out wide, out the back option. Huge work rate from Vicky off her wing. And Amy Larn doing a huge amount of work as well, getting a second touch on that ball, just sucking in the defenders. Hannah Ramsey had to kind of sit in on Amy there and just leaves that bit of space for Katie Corrigan to stretch the legs, do what she does.
Ramsey training during the day with Scotland, so you never know. Might see her over the next month in the jersey. Hogan. One very hastily to Dugang. Scuffle McCabe there. O'Brien. Boys, and that is wonderful again. Tarpey with her second. Great support line from Leah Tarpey. The railway inside centre or outside centre for that matter. Gets another.
At the breakdown over here, you're never onside. You must get back another step or two, okay?
You can't but doubt the cohesiveness between these players, and for Leah Tarpey to know that Claire Bull is going to run that line and be dominant, because if Leah gets caught whereby Claire Bowles doesn't make it.
Like Tarpey plays it railway. Tarpey's in there. As is Dalton. Two centres running amok out there, and the newcomer McCabe ships it over. And the grunt on the stretch. It's another. And it's a hat-trick for Leah Tarpey.
Yeah, she had to work for that one. We see the twist again, but fair play to her, the leg drive, the power in the collision area. And she'll be very happy with this day.
She's had to bide her time as well for the Celtic Challenge. She wasn't really involved in the last month. She's been there. Might have been injury or maybe performance, because there's so many good players out there. But when you are out in the jersey, you have to capitalise on the chances.
It is, and that's just a testament to how competitive the women's game has gone, with more opportunity for girls to play with the introduction of this.
Play on.
No touch found as Corrigan sees space and gathers through it, and Katie Corrigan, 3-4 tacklers falling off her. Tarpey sizing up the opposition. This is blistering stuff. McAllister. Good shout out for her in the Ballymena club. Sophie McAllister, the young prop, but it's her captain, the mainstay, that is running in, and she's deserved that. Claire Boyles, the pick of the bunch. Outstanding from the Ulster player. Never gets the full credit because she's always in the mix of everything, but there, going through and making her own headlines.
Yeah, she's such a hard grafter out on that pitch, week in, week out. That hard line is nearly written for her. She has ran it a couple of times today and always made gain line, always made yards, and sometimes the offload from it, but that time needed absolutely no help. Straight to the try line, and great pace.
Yeah, and it's funny, probably a very different player to the back row from Mackenzie on her debut. Here she is, and then gives it gift wrap to Katie Corrigan, and she will never be stopped.
All okay, guys?
She runs all the way, nearly to Dunleary. Another one for the left winger.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a predator. Here's Katie Corrigan. Irish jersey or a Wolfhounds jersey. They all add up and all end up in scores.
Yeah, she's certainly one that takes her opportunities, and she reads that exceptionally well. From the weight of the pass to exactly where she needs to be, and just stretches those legs. Absolutely nobody near her.
8 tries in 8 appearances now.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunate. Obviously, nobody could have predicted the storm and the cancellation of flights and things like that.
You're okay.
Yeah, who's to say what way an outcome from that match would have made this table?
And the outcome on the table is another hat-trick. Corrigan flies in once more and joins Torpy with 3 tries on the CV at Energia Park in the bright lights on this Saturday afternoon in the Celtic Challenge.
Yeah, and this Wolfhounds team certainly aren't making it come down to that drawn match with the Clovers either.
Please, yeah.
Yeah, Katie Corrigan, good day at the office for her.
Thank you. Leon.
Slop. And a great steal.
Hold.
Koenig here. Second row. Might have been
Outside.
overshadowed by a
Carry
Tiger.
back here, guys.
Kleina's done very well. As is Boyles. Still going, stepping inside to the trail runner that is Farrell McCabe. And they will reach 100. It's a substitute. Gleefully accepts the pass from her skipper. And a 16 score. And they reign supreme in the Celtic Challenge once more.
Gordon, Wesley are going to blame you that you broke the scoreboard.
I think just what's most impressive, this Wolfhounds team is just so ruthless. Like that, just coming from a simple, lovely steal from Clean Cuncover in that line out. But just how quickly they can get back into position. Claire Bold and the exceptional hard line as we've seen her do all day. And just the lovely offload to Lauren Farrell-McCabe.
Oh, went a bit
Leon.
standing still. Referee plays on. Fraser must be over. Another one coming.
Here, please.
Might just have a word with the referee. Or I should say,
Your hands are on the ground first. You're
with
sticking
Aoife
the
Wafer.
Off you go.
She looks disappointed. Yellow card. Play on.
No, not behind my back, please. Over here.
We'll come back. It's all very rushed at the moment. So the Wolfhounds will finish
Hands on
with
the ground
14
from 19
players.
first before back to the ball.
Aoife Wafer and the naughty step. Benson uses her forwards. He's back once more. They keep
Look
coming.
now!
All the orange charges. McPherson on debut. Oh, she'd love a score, but moving back towards her trial instead of the one she's trying to score in. But that's credit to McAllister. Pumps the piston and makes a
Sorry,
big
guys,
tackle.
16. Step back.
Ramsey spins it across. Mackenzie creeping backwards.
Come 20.
Molly
Off your
Boyne
feet, I'll step down to go.
never shirks away. The pirouette from Logan.
Stay.
And they're back behind their 22. Faye Sutherland
Release the ball. Play on.
off
She
the
released
base.
ball.
Spots a chink in the Wolfhounds defence.
No, 20 off your feet.
Must be the most phases they've had all day. Tuake back
Rock
against the
behind
grain.
you, Rock.
Kelly Perk looked unfazed. We're going to save the best to last. The winger Love
Stay on here.
and Mackenzie work in tandem. Coming nice and short goes Fraser.
Always falling.
Boyles is there trying to hold up
Tackle,
the front
release,
row forward.
Knee down. No hands now to Rock. Don't go in.
Coming close to the 80 minutes. Capaldi, the Harriet start
Advantage knock
on
on.
debut, but her pocket's been
That's
picked.
gone forward.
The referee
Come here, knock on.
is about to blow his whistle. He's just checking to see if we have one
Okay, time is
more
up.
opportunity. We don't. And they've gone back to back, have the Wolfhounds. They've done it in style. And the Celtic Challenge winners are here to stay and lift the trophy once again. And Emer, what a performance.
Yeah, an exceptional day at the office for the Wolfhounds. You know, they came out all guns blazing. We saw absolutely everything. We saw the kicks, we saw the wide passes, we saw hard lines. You know, and it just is a credit to this Wolfhounds team. The cohesion and the hard work that they put on in the training park clearly shows. Their work rate in defence, you know, holding up for any number of phases there after an 80-minute tough game. But
Hold on.
yeah,
Okay,
it's just
hold on.
been a very classy performance
Hold on,
from them.
okay.
A really nice bounce back from that initial loss in round 2 to the Clovers. And yeah, they're the back-to-back Celtic Challenge champions.
Yeah, look, for me the big thing was today was like seeing this today is class, and that's what we want to see. And they stuck to the game plan the whole way through. It was brilliant.
And what's the plans tonight?
We'll see how they get on. The Ireland game's down around the road, so who knows?
On a serious note, though, these girls will kick on to the Six Nations. You must be proud watching on for that.
Oh yeah, massively. There's players that have came into the Six Nations squad this year haven't been in before. So like Alma played 2 years under 18s. Actually was able to be fortunate to coach with her at under 18s. And now, like, at her first year in the senior rugby, and she's up with the Six Nations squad. So it just shows the platform this can bring the players.
Yeah, developing players, but also winning, and that'll stand to them. You know, even next year you might go for a triple, you don't know, or a fourth.
We'll see what happens. We'll just enjoy tonight. That's the big thing.